We go again to Craven.
Wonder what Jonah J. Guess I should go check in with my hairy personal trainer, Craven. Web slinging fail.
I knew you would come.
Yeah, well, don't get any ideas about me being your sidekick. But I'm on the trail of the Carnage Killer, and tracking's a little out of my wheelhouse.
Ah, yes, the killer. I thought he might be you. But I have watched you, and I see that you are no madman.
You spied
Not
on me?
like you.
Only briefly. There is much a hunter can learn from observation. I see the way you carry yourself like a lost child. That you lack someone to guide you, to help you become a man. I have no son of my
Yeah,
own.
right. I need a
I
Russian
do not
hunter for
want
that.
my legacy to die with me. I can make you the ultimate hunter.
That's what I always
Let
wanted.
us work together to find this Carnage Killer and suppress the crime wave. Let us do together what we could not do alone.
I'm still gonna operate on my own.
Of course, as will I. But we will be there for each other when it is needed.
I sent you an address. There is a back alley from which the Russians moved stolen Oscorp equipment to a safe house. Use the little fish to catch the big ones.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
It is tempting to catch the easiest prey. But in our case, the most obvious criminals are the most inconsequential. Wait. Follow them. See where they go.
I get that, but I'm not gonna let anyone get hurt. If I see these guys threatening someone's life, they're going down.
Illegal money is usually paid in cash. If you follow low-level criminals as they drop off their earnings, they will lead you to the next rung of the ladder. You are doing well. Now listen. Higher-level criminals prefer to keep a low profile. But just as animals must visit a watering hole, they must collect their money and pay those above them.
I'll give them this. The way these guys hustle all over the city, they're getting one heck of a cardio workout.
Often the higher-level criminals will lead you to legitimate businesses that serve as a front. If we don't have everything ready when the truck arrives, we'll be in big trouble!
Yeah, they kind of went with a Batman-like
Get a
open
photo of
world,
that
like
crate of
Arkham
Oscorp
City,
tech, so I can trace it.
but it's always broken up with cutscenes and stuff. You don't feel the fluent level of a Batman game.
It's heavier than your mother. If you drop that, I'm not taking the blame for you. Quick, get the crate loaded before someone sees us.
Shouldn't I get down there? Snap picture, okay.
Just what I needed.
That Oscorp tech will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me.
Yeah, well done.
Now it's over.
Can't lose that truck. It's my ticket to the Russian secret clubhouse. Ha! I'm losing them. Gotta catch up. That truck out of my sight.
I'm seeing it. Why is it counting down?
Kraven's tips are paying off. I get the feeling there are a lot of bad guys in there. I better keep a low profile.
Let's see what they're hiding. We already saw it, Oscorp Tech. Maybe it's a giant drill to get into the National Bank or something like that. National Treasure.
I'm guessing this isn't a restaurant guide. The Carnage Killer. These must be all the places where he killed these guys' friends. A lot more than the police know about. I know what Kraven would say. A clearer picture of the Predator's hunting grounds.
Time to fight some bad guys.
So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out.
Here, Fisk is already rich, but he's holding a fundraiser, a party, to ask other rich men for money to fight crime. He wants to fight us, eh?
Oh,
Let's see if he has the stomach for it. Have you
that was
seen him?
close.
He has the stomach for anything. I have seen more of these task force fools, flying around like pigeons. One of them arrested Arcadius. They are well paid and well protected.
That was good.
Very hard to get to. Then maybe we get to the men who pay them.
The spider! Come quickly! Help! I see him! There! Get him! There's someone here. The spider! When you put forth this...
Here, everyone to me!
They're getting suspicious. Spider slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think?
The awareness level is not going down. He can't even hide behind objects because he's always standing so tall.
We've got him!
Ah, it's pretty stupid. If I was Adam Jensen, I could punch through this wall, but I'm not. Okay, let's get him.
I have him!
Now take some time to think about what you did wrong.
Yeah.
sit back, relax, and enjoy being unconscious. Man, what I could do with equipment like this. Harry won't mind if I borrow this for a little while.
Yeah, that's what we already saw before. Each suit has advantages.
You'll be dead before you see me move.
Russian speedy.
Better go see what that was.
But how do I get that? Danger. Oh.
How can anyone be that fast? Webbs, do your stuff. Okay, lady, how much coffee did you drink? Some days you just got it. I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Craven, I'm sending you pictures. The first one looks like a map of places the Carnage Killer struck.
Ah, yes. Good. Good. The more we can learn of his habits, the better.
Next up is a flyer for an anti-crime fundraiser hosted by Wilson Fisk. I think they're gonna try and kill him there. Even if Fisk is crooked, I can't let them do that. Especially with all those innocent people around.
The fundraiser is tonight. They will have put their plan into action already. You must go to the location and stop them.
Just one problem. I don't have an invitation, and I'm guessing you don't either.
Then we must improvise. I am too well known to bypass security. But under your mask, Spider-Man, nobody knows who you are.
Here's a hint. I'm not rich enough to go to this.
Then you will find a way. I believe in you.
Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk. See what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. The photographer needs a reporter. And I bet I know one who's already planning to go. Now that's fun!
Times Square.
loves Spider-Man, and I can see why. He busts his butt to protect us.
No way am I missing that fundraiser. Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts. But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh, man. I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great. Got it. Thanks. Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs.
Huh.
I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, he's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
He's basically Lex Luthor.
Drinks, gentlemen? Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
Me too. Something fishy about that guy.
Yeah, he was Russian.
Follow him.
Very fishy. Can we pictures you too? Yeah. So we got a new message. How do we get to it? Messages.
It's my lucky day. Time to get into my work clothes.
Change to Spider-Man. Pull. Okay, no, it's really Arkham Asylum. But in a very weird angle.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniforms so we can serve Fisk a special recipe.
Okay.
What are you gonna do with us?
Depends how much you bother me.
Or should I take them all down when I get 3.
I saw something! I know it!
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. This is why they call me amazing.
Thank you. I was so scared. Thanks for liberating me, bro.
So for each enemy I take down, one hostage leaves. Why wouldn't they leave all together?
Who can resist that?
It's weird. Pursue suspect. Waiter. Where is
I can check that one off my list. Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
No.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
Okay, defeat the Viking. What? Oh, hold circle. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I can't hold it if he attacks me first, and I can't counter his attacks. It's pretty dumb.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
Oh, but I can invite her. Yeah.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
They waited all this time to come out.
Show me what you got. Just send me the dry cleaning bill.
Fancy tricks, time to fight like men.
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does this blast.
I'm more tougher than you.
Let's not fight. Never mind. Let's fight.
Okay, it's pretty fun.
All flesh and no substance! No more tricks. Now you must fight!
This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. Yeehaw!
It is different fighting, man!
Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him.
So how exactly did they want to kill Fisk with the Viking, the big guy?
Nobody knows Fisk as well as these folks. Better keep my ears open.
Oh, you know.
Everyone's got an angle. That's what Daddy always said. So I know there's a catch. But the offer the big guy made me, it's too good to pass up. A get-out-of-jail-free card, money, and best of all, power. Real power. The kind Spider-Man has. I'll be playing in the majors at last. That's the other thing Daddy said. In this world, there are winners and losers. This is my chance to be a winner. The price doesn't matter. I'm going to do it.
Do what? This audio log didn't tell us anything. Usually it gives you a little bit of background info, but
of course, Fisk is corrupt, but he's a businessman first and foremost. And at the end of the day, he does more good for this city than bad.
Oh, this is my mission. Just eavesdropping on the guests. Do you have anything to say? No.
The problem is the gangs have all this money, and the police have to deal with budget cuts.
That's why this fundraiser is so important. We need the task force to make it a fair fight.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. Born with a silver spoon.
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom.
But with your aunt.
I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what? Well, he knows how to make an entrance. By blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Isn't it kind of ironic for Wilson Fisk having an anti-crime fundraiser?
I'm not thrilled with the idea of donating money to help.
Hey, back off!
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone.
Boldness.
It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent...
or evil.
Or he simply doesn't care.
What's your problem with me?
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what?
So you're gonna make some toy figures out of me? That's nice. But first insult me some more. What do you know about the
Gathering
Russians?
intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely.
How about this Carnage Killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not. It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too.
Yeah, Spider-Man, you're a real hero. The load times weren't so long. So I just read today that The Walking Dead is also coming to PS4 and Xbox One.